Hi, and welcome to Healthy Lifestyle with Eraldo, a show dedicated to helping you live a longer and healthier life while giving you the inside scoop on all of the latest fitness, health, and lifestyle trends. And of course, most importantly, having fun while doing it. So let's get right to it. My first guest has made it her life's mission to help kids get fit. She is a Grammy-nominated artist, and she is here to talk about how she's helping children all around the country get healthy. Please welcome Miss Amy.
Thank you so much
Hi,
for
Miss
having
Amy. How
me.
are you?
I'm great today. How are you?
Thanks for being here. I'm terrific.
Yeah,
So
excited.
let's get right to it. What's the Amy mission?
So the Miss Amy mission is to make music fit for kids. And I've done this for over 20 years now. And as I've been on my journey, I've been trained in a lot of different physical disciplines, which have helped in live performance because I see that kids want to move.
Right.
0 to 8 is really my demographic. And these kids want permission to move. So I give them permission to move in a way that's integrating within the song.
Right.
But at the same time, it's underpinning some foundational fitness for them, which is really good because I want each kid to kind of go away with a sense of confidence and a sense that they could then adopt their athletic identity, which doesn't necessarily have to do with being, oh, I'm a basketball player only, or oh, I only play hockey, or oh, I only play soccer. They're athletic and moving beings. So that's what I want them to come away with from
And
that.
it really doesn't take too much to entice them to do that,
Oh,
right?
no. Just
How easy is it?
yeah, 3 chords and the truth. I mean, that's the thing.
Right.
It's a lot of fun. It's really just being an authentic self and being willing to be, on the floor with them, up in the air with them, moving around with them, and again, giving them permission to move in ways that would help to build their foundation as far as fitness is concerned, like moving across the midline, balancing, moving in a way that is on different levels, high, middle, and low. So using all of those things that help strength, endurance, and balance overall.
Okay. So what about the kids that are a little, hesitant to do it? Is there like a little formula that you use to get them to come in, or what do you use?
Well, besides quacking like a duck sometimes, which I've been known to do,
Which works, right?
A lot of times it's guitar, and then it's also letting those kids be those kids. They're being their authentic selves. There are 4 different specific learning styles, and whether they're visual, tactile, kinesthetic, or audio, you want to be able to appeal to all of those with the kids. So in my show, I use props. I use different call and response with the kids. I use visual where, hey, follow me kind of things. And sooner or later, that kid will come out of their shell. And then it is what it is for them based on their involvement.
Right. And what do you want the teachers to know? Right.
I want teachers to know so much today. We've heard some interesting things with the new National Activity Plan coming out this month. We know how important it is for kids to get a required activity level up during the school day. So I want teachers to know that there is clinical and scientific research that says that if you are more physically active, your test scores will improve. Physical activity improves academic performance. Period. End of story. Since No Child Left Behind in 2001, 44% of administrators across the country have cut out important things like physical education. And so we're seeing that feed into, oh, you got to teach the test. We got to get their scores up. Scores have to do with money. Get it back down to where the teachers are. The teachers are on the front line. Give them permission to do some things in their classroom. Just if it's moving, getting up and moving your body every 20 minutes, your brain doesn't go to sleep, you're more receptive to learning. Learning sticks in the brain and can be recalled in a certain way. So I want teachers to know, and I'll say it again.
Say it again.
I'm going to say it again.
Say it again.
That academic performance is very closely linked to physical activity. Period.
So how did you start your musical career then?
I started my musical career because I was my husband and I had a very difficult pregnancy. Our son, who is now 20, I'll say that he's healthy. I can tell you that now.
God bless.
Thank you. Was born at 29 and a half weeks, and a full pregnancy is 40 weeks. I had already been, my husband and I had already been singers, and I'd already been interested in health and wellness, but this really brought that whole experience home. When Philip was born, he was no bigger than your hand.
Wow.
He was in an isolette for 3.5 months in the NICU. And one of the ways that I connected with him was singing to him and holding him, what they call kangarooing him, so that he could feel my heartbeat and that we could still be connected in a way.
Wow.
And so I started writing lullabies and things like that. And as he got older, I wasn't working outside of the home anymore. I needed to be the full-time, caregiver for him.
Right.
So I began to take him to libraries and to different places where kids would gather, just small, intimate type things. And I realized there are a lot of parents out there who
Right.
want to get out with their kids and do something with them. So I started, playing guitar and singing, and
it all
went
kind-
from there.
it all
yeah,
kinda gelled all
it all
together,
went from
right?
there. Yeah,
All
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Some tips that you can give to the parents that can make a difference for the kids. What are some things they can do for them?
Oh, well, it gets back to the 3 basics, and I think you've talked about them a lot on your show, and that
Okay.
would be sleep, that would
Okay.
be nutrition, right? And that would be physical activity. So all
Okay.
3 of those things need to work in concert, and it doesn't have to be that difficult. It can
Right.
be, okay, did we go for a walk today? How
Right.
about walking to school? If you're
Right.
close to your elementary school, let's walk the kids to school today.
Okay.
You have to kind of make those little tweaks in your lifestyle as they fit.
Right.
Yeah.
Do that. So tell me quickly about your book. I know you have a book out. So
I do
tell
have a
me
book.
So quickly tell me about your book.
This book is for teachers. It's a resource guide, and it has 114 cross-connection lesson plans. So if the teacher is teaching something in literature
Right.
and they're learning maybe about stars and science, that they can take one of these songs that I've done on the Grammy-nominated album and get up and move with the kids. So instead of just playing the chicken
Right,
dance
right,
in the
right.
classroom, you have some other options. So this is why I wrote this book, and I've been presenting this at teachers conferences throughout the country, and I just recently returned from the Southwest Virginia Early Childhood Conference presenting to teachers, and
Awesome.
hopefully they'll take those with them.
Well, thank you so much for being here.
Thank
I
you
really
so much for
appreciate
having
it. Thanks
me.
you're
What
welcome.
fun, what
Thanks.
fun.
Okay, guys, from strong and healthy kids to becoming resilient adults, ahead wellness coach Dr. Tina Chata shares ways to help us all face life's toughest challenges. And guess what? There's an app for it too. That and more when Healthy Lifestyle returns after the break.